Why did I write my first novel? Because the characters told me to. So, Soulmapper, my first, recently got a new cover with really beautiful artwork and highly symbolic too, thanks to Carmen Sorrenti, the visionary artist. And I did some revisions and corrections of the text as well, so we've got a second edition up as of this week for Soulmapper. And I thought I'd say a word about why I wrote the novel. I think in some cases it can be a mistake to actually have a conscious program or agenda when you sit down to do creative work, and I certainly didn't. There's a lot in the novel that addresses current concerns about governance, about how we are going to be in a world that's lost its bearings, lost its sense of meaning, purpose, character. What are we going to do in times like that? And my novels are set about 60 years in the future. So science fiction, speculative fiction as a genre. And I'm interested in how ordinary people step up to the challenges of their time. One of the influences on my work has been J.R.R. Tolkien. Another was Ursula K. Le Guin. Not so much a stylistic influence, maybe more of a philosophical influence, because they both showed that social change depends on ordinary people. And so as I got clearer on what my characters wanted and started working on the first novel, which turned into my Lamplighter trilogy, those kinds of concerns begin to surface in the material itself. This idea that authors listen to and talk to their characters, there's nothing new about it. It's actually something that happens quite frequently. And if you've ever studied Carl Jung's psychology, you'll already be familiar with the idea that imaginal characters have their own imaginal reality, that they're autonomous to some extent. They tell us things the conscious mind doesn't know. There have been points throughout all of my story writing where I've wanted to go in one direction and a character popped up in my imagination and said, no, don't do that. And I found that by listening to them, I go in better directions. So mine are stories of hope in difficult times. And I hope they're entertaining and engaging and maybe teach a thing or two about how to handle adversity.